Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Last time these two got together, Kansas got to wave the weed in jubilation and took the Sunflower Showdown in a classic.
That was big for them on the field, and David, it was big for them off the field too, because these two programs oftentimes are trying to recruit the same players in high school and through the portal. So Kansas winning that one was massive. We'll see what happens today.
And a lot of rock, chalk, Jayhawk. The Jayhawk fans were jacked up to win this rivalry. They're usually the underdog. They don't win it as much as the other side. So last year was a big statement.
Turning it on! Slips a tackle and he's got room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like,
breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defense. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kansas State will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Extending the play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Got some room to run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. The hand to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick release by the QB. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. Touchdown, Kansas State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into that, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Got his man on the outside. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to keep it in the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. And now on second down for this offense. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It's caught. At the 35, he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They've gotten the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. New Mexico State has been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 6 over New Mexico State. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Going to take a shot at this DB. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the He'll do it himself.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kansas and K-State have been battling for well over a century, many times sort of on the fringes of the spotlight, if not completely out of it in college football. But, man, when they grab center stage, you realize just how intense it is.
It's intense. It's a fun rivalry. But here's the thing. Kansas State has really dominated this rivalry. And the Jayhawks, they got to fix that. They got to get that rectified, Palmer, because the Wildcats, year after year, they're continuing to find ways to win this matchup.
And these are two great fan bases for years. And we've loved our time whenever we visit Lawrence or you visit Manhattan. The nicest fans, but they're passionate fans as well, especially when they meet up in this rivalry game.
Finds his man. It's Hayes. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. Got room to work. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They're going to go right back to him on first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
With the catch, it's Meyer. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The first down for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Justin. Advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here comes the heat. Lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, so much to break down, from a spirited start to the Sunflower Showdown between Kansas and K-State. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. Whether it's Rock Chalk or Emaw, these two always deliver. As compelling an in-state rivalry as there is.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Marshall. Setting up the screen. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk point.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. That's caught. It's Pickett. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
On the run, fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team.
Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nevada. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Moves around to clear up the vision. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. The Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. and fires to the left. Right down the gut of the field. Touch! Wildcat! And the stomping has commenced.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Marshall. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Quarterback empties his backfield. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
So nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The short hand, it's Hayes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. We'll start this fourth quarter as they line up for the field goal try. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash at 38 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Back to throw, it's Ballard. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Jayhawks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Connection to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Jayhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see...
Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. got his man quickly. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Kansas State has it first and goal. A run for the quarterback. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, and come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ballard. Bears the pressure. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. He'll start this drive firing. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Back to pass, it's Ballard.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
The Wildcats take this year's Sunflower Showdown after handling the Jayhawks, and the Governor's Cup will find a home in the Little Apple. That's going to do it from here.